All right, so no points for the Neutron. It was the farthest away. The next closest one would be the Eclipse. So he'll get 1 point for this, for the CTP. And yeah, the Proton Soft OTB Open, it literally, you can see it landed right there. So I'm here at review and I've got a disc review and it's of the Axiom Tempo, but it's, I have 3 plastics, right? We have the Neutron that came out last year in the Circuit Challenge. I also have the OTB from 2024 OTB Proton Soft. And then there is the new MVP Open Eclipse. So we're gonna just do a little CTP here. 2 points for closest, 1 point for the second closest. And we're just gonna play a few holes and see how they do. Oh, that was not wide enough. That's better. Oh. I think that's parked. No points for the Neutron. It was the farthest away. The next closest one would be the Eclipse. So he'll get 1 point for this, for the CTP. And yeah, the Proton Soft OTB Open, it literally, you can see it landed right there. Skipped, but just sat down perfectly. 2 points. Hole 2 here, I'm gonna go for the right pin, the yellow pin. I usually do throw kind of the tempo type of disc on this, so let's see how it goes, starting with the Neutron. I'm not getting that wide enough. Parked at blue, not at the yellow. We'll try the OTB Proton Soft. That's better. I think that's parked again. And let's try the Eclipse. Oh, I did the same as I did with Neutron. Farthest this time was the Eclipse. Just a little bit more overstable, maybe not beating quite as much. Tempo, it's gonna get 1 point. The Proton Soft here is, I'm really throwing it really well. Definitely 2 points. Hole 13 now. Gonna play the blue, which is just behind the tree. You can kind of just see it past the outhouse a little ways. Gonna try just a forehand. First with the Proton Soft. That's lovely. We'll go with the Eclipse. Oh, that was cut off. All right, Neutron. Second closest, 1 point goes to the Neutron. Once again, this OTB Proton Soft, I have pretty much like, it's a perfect shot. It's not really fair to the Eclipse to be way over here. I put this way too close to the trees, a little high, was catching branches and just knocked it out of the sky a little early. But no points. Hole 5. Gonna play, I think it's yellows are the long, so I'm gonna play the long one, whatever that one is. So far, 3 for 3 with this OTB, so let's see if I can do it once again. Oh, I can definitely get that one better. That came out a little bit too hyzered. Let's try the Neutron Soft. Oh. Tree might have saved that one from going long in OB. In the Eclipse. Okay, this one's a little, I don't know exactly which one's gonna be closer between this Neutron Soft, and I'm not gonna necessarily step it out, but the Neutron Soft and the Eclipse, I'll say they're tied, give them 2 points each. And this time, no points for the Proton Soft. It was just a little bit farther away than the other ones. So I'm here, hole 16. I'm gonna play the short, which is the blue pin. And I'm just gonna try and do a little bit of a flex line at it and see how they handle the flex line. I'm really not trying to go big distances, because really, like, to try and play the far back, that's not the right disc, especially in my hands. But this shorter one is more the right disc, so that's what we're gonna go for. It's up there. All right, trying the Eclipse. Let's see if we can do something a little bit closer. I think I was a little bit, I lost a little bit too much speed going that high. We'll see if we can correct with the Neutron. They're actually 3 throws, all slightly different, but I think they're pretty close together. It's gonna have to go, farthest is gonna be the Neutron. Then we're coming up, 1 point is gonna go to the Eclipse. And once again, 2 points to Proton Soft, who's just finding the path to the basket like every time. Okay, hole 9, this is gonna be the last one to do for the CTP. I'm pretty sure the Proton Soft has locked this one in. But I think there's still a bit of a fight potential between the Neutron and the Eclipse. But I'm gonna go for the yellow pin, which is straight between the trees. And I'm gonna try with a forehand line, just because I don't do many forehand lines on this course, especially not off the tee, but I think this line gives it a good shot to show what these discs can do. Ooh, I can do that better. All right, Neutron. Tree hit was worse. All right, the Eclipse. You can. Oh no, that was the worst. Oh, that's unfortunate for the Eclipse. 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so stepped it off. Not the most accurate, but once again, surprise, surprise, the closest disc. Proton Soft, 2 more points, seals the deal. A CTP winner, hands down. What surprised me was that even though I threw this one kind of bad and it had this big skip that seemed to be going away from the basket, the second closest was this Eclipse. And the farthest one away was once again the Neutron Soft. And for this one, the Neutron Soft hit the tree. It can't really be blamed. It had a good line. Hit the tree, got knocked backwards, lost CTP. It happens, it's disc golf. Does a CTP actually mean Proton Soft is better? Not necessarily. It means I threw it better, and maybe it is better for me. Like, it is slightly gummier than these other two. Might get just a little bit more off on it and control it better. Don't know. That I'll have to play with it some more and see. But for part 1 here, so far, it's the winner. The Eclipse and the Neutron, much closer between the two. I will say that this Eclipse is a little bit softer. Like, I don't really flex my discs like crazy, and it has lots of give, whereas this Neutron is just a little bit stiffer. But they're all tempos. They're all flat. They've got the nice edge on them. Flat top, overstable approach disc. I absolutely love the Tempo. It's a great disc. anyone that, and like I'm happy with any of them in my bag. Right now I'm throwing the Zone, and in large part that's because the Zone, I'm trying to not have all MVP discs, and I do like the Zone, so I'm throwing the Zone, but very, very happily would throw one of these. And my glow bag did not have an approach disc, so I am super pumped to have this approach disc for in my glow bag. But yeah, thanks for watching. That was a little bit higher. That was really high, a little bit hyzered. I feel like this might just be because it's a little bit older, but I feel like this is a little bit less stable. It's still good. Whereas like, I feel like this one's just a tinge more stable, but not a whole lot. And I do feel like this is a bit more overstable, like not over, but like there's a bit more stability than these other two. The glow, just, I'm finding a little bit more commitment to the dump. Now, the last one was a little hyzered comparatively, but even when they both went straight, I feel like this one just committed to the dump. And maybe looking back, we'll see the camera views and be like, oh no, they're pretty similar, but not really. Does the plastic make a difference for the disc? Is it like, oh, if you're gonna get a tempo, make sure it's the Eclipse or make sure it's the Neutron? I don't think so. I think all three are basically the same. The little bit extra stability that I feel like I'm getting from the Eclipse might just be psychological. It might just be one of those things of like, it's the same with prettier discs throw farther. Most likely that's because you like the disc more. You think, hey, this disc is pretty, and therefore it goes farther, and therefore you throw it farther. It might just be, I think, oh, this is a bit more stable, and so in my mind it is, and I'm throwing it a little bit, so it is. Who knows? But I think all three are winners. Like we saw from the CTP, the soft Proton, just it for me, it got closer to the pin almost every single time. It was the right line. And oftentimes it was the first one. So it's not even like I was throwing this and correcting with these two. So I think for me, like this is the one that belongs in my bag. But if I had either of these, like when I play glow, can't play glow with those, it's gonna be this one. Is that the wrong disc? No, they're very much the same disc. I still give this, like to me, this is a 9 out of 10. Like it's almost a perfect disc. Love it. So I still say, in my opinion, bag a tempo, and I just might do it with the pretty one.